Today I'll be taking up section B, writing section. The topic is descriptive paragraph. First, let's read a descriptive paragraph. The beach in Hawaii. A beach in Hawaii is like a paradise. To start with, the beach smells fresh like a new ocean air freshener. The sand is so hot that when you walk on it after the sea, you feel like you walk on a burning grill. Not far from the shore, you can see the palm trees. They sway in the air from the strong wind. In a distance, there is a beautiful house by the water, so you can see the navy blue ocean every day. People are laughing and playing on the burning sand, and others are relaxing on the beach sunbathing. They seem to enjoy the bright rays of the sun. From a far distance, the ocean is a navy blue waves coming in like a bulldozer from all the wind. But at nights, everything is still and quiet. You can hear the waves of the ocean and the light wind which comes from the huge palm trees. To sum up, this beach is an amazing place for a perfect summer holiday. What is descriptive paragraph? The paragraph that describes, gives a clear picture of a person, event, place, or a thing. It conveys all the senses. What does senses mean? We have 5 sense organs: hearing, tasting, touching, feeling, smelling. So when we describe a place, when I describe the beach, you must have felt as if you are on the beach. So it gives a clear picture of a person, event, place, or a thing, and it appeals to our sense organs: hearing, tasting, touching, feeling, smelling. It provides a detailed information about the subject. Components in descriptive paragraph. The topic sentence. The first sentence introduces the topic. Supporting details. So while speaking about a person or describing a place, you have to use lot of adjectives. Use language that appeals to the 5 sense organs: the looks of the object, the sounds of the object, the feels of the object, the smells of the object, the tastes of the object. So these 5 senses will make your descriptive paragraph very impressive. So include all these 5. Components are: first should be the topic sentence, second should be the supporting details, good description using adjectives, and then while describing, the language should appeal to the 5 sense organs. For example, if I am given a topic, jalebis. Jalebi is just Indian dish. If I write in that way, it doesn't appeal the reader. But if you say that it is made of sugary syrup, and then it is deep fried. It's a very tasty Indian dish. So, by just making it full of adjectives, it will appeal to the readers. While writing a descriptive paragraph, the tense that is used mostly is the simple present tense. The concluding sentence gives a general information based on what have been said or written before. Most important thing is adjectives so that your description becomes very effective. Tense should be simple present tense. Conclusion should be about the general information, and the most important thing is adjective so that you can describe the thing, event, person very effectively. So, a descriptive paragraph describes how something or someone looks or feels. Include how the writer feels. Show the reader than tell. Very important thing. You have to show the reader. Don't be only telling. Then create a sensory image on the reader's mind. If you are taking the reader to a place, let the reader feel as if he is in that place. Or if you are describing a person, make the person feel that he is just sitting next to that person, as if he knows the person. That should be the way you describe a person, place. Descriptive paragraph can be divided into three parts, that is description of a person, description of a place, description of a thing or experience. Descriptive paragraph makes the reader touch, taste, see, hear, smell. Whatever you are describing, he will have a first hand experience. Your description should be so beautiful and powerful. It will make the reader touch, taste, see, hear, and smell. The reader should feel as if they can see what you are describing clearly. You want to paint a picture as you write the descriptive paragraph. So we have a few guidelines that will help you to write a great descriptive paragraph. It is the way you are deeply involved, and the more adjectives you use, the reader will feel as if he is touching, tasting, hearing, smelling, and seeing whatever you are describing. You should be able to create a good impression on the mind of the reader. Describe particular smells and tastes in the paragraph. Use the most descriptive words possible to allow the reader to smell or taste what you are describing. It's mouth watering, it's yummy, and all. If we use, the reader will feel as if he is enjoying and he is smelling, tasting, seeing whatever you are describing. Add the sense of touch and hearing to your paragraph wherever possible. Describe certain texture and sounds. Use like and as when you write your descriptive paragraph. These devices strengthen your paragraph if used properly. My best friend is like the sun in my life. So, how important the sun is in an individual's life, everybody knows. So, the best friend has been compared to the sun, that is unavoidable, indispensable. This is the beauty of language, that my friend is like the sun in my life. And already we have told you that adjectives are very important. Insert descriptive adjectives to modify your nouns. Don't just say ocean. Describe the actual colors you see in the ocean. You can say deep, dark, blue ocean. 3 adjectives have been used. That is, deep is an adjective, dark also, and blue also, and finally the word ocean. So just don't say ocean. You have to be more descriptive. Deep, dark, blue ocean. Let's read an example. My mother gave me a lemon last summer. Its yellow surface was bright and sunshiny. It was shaped almost round, but was slightly pointed at each end. Its size was almost as big as a baseball. As I sliced into it, I heard the knife make sharp cutting noises and heard the juice spurt out. I put it to my lips, and the cold, wet liquid made me pucker up. My cheeks were drawn together with its bitterness. Its tart and tangy smell almost made my eyes water. As I tasted it, I was sure I had never tasted anything more sour in my entire life. I made up my mind right then and there never to eat another lemon unless it was sugared and in a lemonade. Almost 10 lines are written describing a lemon, and it has been described very beautifully. The adjectives used are yellow, bright, sunshiny, round. They have compared it to a baseball, almost as big as a baseball. Then how the juice is coming out, the spurting out, and about the smell, tangy smell. Then the taste is there, that is bitterness and sour. All the 5 sense organs have been appealed. So in this way, if you use beautiful adjectives, the descriptive paragraph becomes very impressive to the reader. You have to be very careful that you use adjectives to appeal all the five sense organs. That is very important in a descriptive paragraph. You can write on any of these topics: a pet, your favorite food, an unusual room, a child secret hiding place, dream house, an ideal roommate. Already we have read two beautiful descriptive paragraph samples. Yes, one is the beach and the second was lemon. So don't forget, while writing a descriptive paragraph, describe how something or someone looks or feels. It gives an impression of something. Include how the writer feels. Show the reader, don't tell the reader. Create sensory image on the reader's mind. That is very important. Use of your senses to help your description: sight, sound, feeling, touch, smell. While writing a descriptive paragraph, make sure to choose a meaningful person, place, or thing. So, topic should be selected properly. Before you begin your paragraph, you have to be sure to pick something that is worth describing. Introduce the person, place, or thing you are describing. If you want to get the reader's attention, then you should let him or her know what you are describing as soon as possible instead of leaving them guess. So, introduce the person properly, or the place or the thing. So, the first tip is you have to choose a topic worth describing. Second is you have to introduce so that the reader's attention is there in your topic. The reader gets engrossed. Next is engage your reader's sense of sight. You can start with what the reader can see and appeal to his or her sense of sight to help introduce the object. Describe smells and tastes if you can. Think about how you can describe the topic, scene, or moment to the reader in terms of how it smells and tastes. Describe how the moment or item feels. As you continue writing your paragraph, write a sentence or two about how the experience feels. Describe how your subject sounds. What can you hear? Is there a deafening silence? If there is a buzzing sound, if there are bees, then there would be buzzing sounds. Buzz. Avoid simply saying all of a sudden, I heard a loud buzzing sound. Rather, I jerked as all of sudden I heard an undefinable buzzing sound. Both the sentence convey the same meaning, but the adjective has added beauty to the paragraph. First one is all of a sudden I saw a loud buzzing, I heard a loud buzzing sound. Second description is I jerked as all of the sudden I heard an undefinable buzzing sound. So loud I put my hands over my face and ears. And the reader will feel, oh, the person got jerked, and how he must have put his hands over his face and ears because it was very loud, undefinable. You will feel it. Make unique observations. When you are describing something, give your readers an image, feeling, smell, or sight that they wouldn't normally expect. Include some figurative language. Using other effective writing techniques to top off your paragraphs will make you more appealing and evocative. If you include all these elements in your paragraph, your reader will be able to understand you fully, experience and appreciate your writing. We had seen an example where the best friend was compared to the sun. So you have to use effective writing techniques so that it becomes more appealing. Then wrap it up. Conclusion. Though you don't need to have a neat concluding sentence for a creative writing, you will need to end the paragraph in some way to remind readers of what you had described and to leave a lasting idea of the person, place, or thing in their minds. Descriptive paragraphs include the details that appeal to the five senses: sight, touch, hearing, taste, smell. A good description is a word picture. The picture should be formed in the mind of the reader when you describe a place, person, event. The reader can imagine the object, place, or the person in his or her mind. The beauty of your description should be to that level where the reader is transferred to the place or he feels as if he is meeting the person. I would like to wind up saying a writer plans where to put each object in a word picture. In the same way, artists plan where to place each object in the painting. So, the writer has to plan where to put each object in a word picture so that the reader is able to feel, touch, see, smell whatever the writer is or the person who has written is describing.